hands on the throttle. We ride the grease in full throttle. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Moments of blaze, we're building a community that forever stays. We're building a world and ready to win. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, parts racing, comments ablaze. We're building a community that forever stays. Rising from the tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channel's a train and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, comments ablaze. We're building a community that forever stays. Thunder crossing plains, reaching winds for telling gains. Cross away in lands afar, with every time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride the grease in full throttle. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, comments ablaze. We're building a community that forever stays.
Wasabi everyone, welcome to the channel. Silvershade here, back on the planet Flatulence in Satisfactory. Yep, that's right, the planet full of gas. Yep, so today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be kind of giving you a tour of what I've been doing since the Ficmas event has ended. And then close to the end, once the tour is over, we're going to start dealing with the dreaded nuclear waste, which I absolutely hate. All right, so let's go ahead and let's give a little tour here. As you can see, I'm starting in the hub here. And the reason for that is because for anyone who has been watching my content, especially like the Ficmas stuff, has seen, you know, this area has kind of changed a little bit. So for anyone new, it's going to be a big shock. But there's still been, even for people who have been watching, there's going to be quite some changes too. So you're going to probably see them. We're going to go and step outside. We're going to see what's going on here. As you can see, yeah, there's a lot changes out here. I mean, a lot has changed. So some of the stuff is still the same, but you can see there's a lot of changes here. Yeah, so, I mean, obviously for people watching the Ficmas stuff, you could tell that's still there, but that has gotten bigger. Yep, because I'm taking it to feed other areas. And this is a new rail line that's been added, which you'll soon find out as we go along. We're going to start get going here. I'm going to take this train because it's a little quicker here than trying to fly around. Woohoo! Love them trains. Love them, love them, love them. Okay. So this is pretty much, this is the iron factory that that's been here. It's gone through some minor adjustments as well. As you can see, not only is there now more trains here, but there is now another factory right here. I believe these are making the encased industrial beams. Yep, encased industrial beams. So yep, that's what they're now. That was added here because they're going to get fed elsewhere. You can see there's a one of my coal factories, coal plants out there, power plants. We'll go over here real quick. Yeah, that's a copper plant that feeds some of the copper. Actually, it feeds all of the Ficmas stuff, which is currently shut down right now, which is right there in the middle. Most likely, we'll be going through there, I think, on a train. Eventually, this is where some of my SAM ore processing is. Oh, hi, Sarah. Can you do me a favor, Sarah, and check the vertical? Make sure that one's also, make sure it's vertically, not duplicated like the regular canvas, because I had a little issue this morning. All right, so yeah, that's basically I'm making items there for the SAM processing. This is all right now bauxite processing. So there's not much further that way right now anyway. Thanks, Sarah. All right, we're gonna get a train here. It's much quicker than flying. All right, here we go. Woohoo! Love them trains. All right. And we're going to take this line here because I forgot to switch it anyway. That's okay. That there goes inside the cave, picks up some of the SAM ore and the items for making the crystals. This out here is where I'm making, I think it's the infused. Yeah, it's like I think the infused. Let's see, let's take a quick peek here. Let's stop. Fuse something. Fused heavy. I'll know in a sec here. The fused modular frames. That's what those are. Yep. That's what I'm making out here. Okay, I was afraid of that. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, the issue I had to, I forgot to select it in OBS, and I tried something a little different, and I guess I wanted to select it, and it wanted me to create a new one, so I just. Okay, I figured it was, I thought it was also going to do the vertical, but I guess not, so that's fine. Nothing I can do about it right now. But thank you for checking, appreciate that. All right, we're going to stop here. Yeah, I mean, people could probably still watch it if they're on the vertical. They're just, it's just, things are probably just going to get cut off. I'll just have to just deal with the, don't have to have duplicates, so I probably would just turn one off, I think. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come on down here. And we're going to take a little ride through the Ficmas factory. Get to other parts. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I think the only way I can fix it now is... Well, it's showing two of them. I went and I looked. It was showing two different ones, so... Either way, there's nothing I can do about it right now. All right, well, before we go through the Ficmas factory, let's go over this way real quick. Might as well get some of this area out of the way. And that train there is up there. Is one of the oh, the icky nuclear material. Ugh, I hate it. Ugh. Yeah, but this is, like I said, this is a new line put in specifically for some of the materials because where all the nuclear things are being set up near the main desert and on the coast out there, and in the swamp, which swamp is looking different these days. And you're going to notice a change out here a little bit too. A little bit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know, this has changed out here. There's another state and more stations out here. There's more copper production's been increased. Some of this stuff may get moved around. Here's another coal plant here. A lot of the crystal production here, silica, all that stuff. Computers, lots of fun stuff. Aluminum processing is here. The aluminum solution. And you got the new railway that goes way out there. So there's no sense really going that way because there's not much to see till we get out to the desert. But for out here, things are a little different. You know, people who haven't seen it's going to be different. Not much has changed if you've been keeping an eye on, if you've seen it out here. But this is where I'm also making normal fuel out here. Plastic, rubber. Some of these lines, obviously, you can see they're permanent now, or will be. Most likely, they're going to stay permanent. That's why you see a lot of the like the design work for the rails. I have a blueprint for that I use. If I'm not sure if a rail line is going to stay, I just rough it in. All right, and so we get out over here, and we'll kind of get into the electricity range. This is where all the fuel processing and everything is out here. All this fun stuff out here. You see it all out there. Like I said, this may all eventually get reorganized too. I don't know yet. It all just depends. That's why you don't see a whole lot of design work. I mean, some things that I may possibly, like, maybe was kicking around some ideas maybe. But a lot of the stuff stays. I don't put a lot of design work until I know that a building is going, you know, an area is going to be permanent. And that's probably not going to be until I get through phase 4 and get everything unlocked, get all the recipes. That's once I get all that, and then I can determine how all the factors are going to be permanently set up. That's when I can start getting into some design work. And you can see the rail line goes way out there. One of my previous worlds, if anyone remembers, here is where I had the runny nose building right there. It really did look like a runny nose. I may have to bring that back somehow. And I may have to do it with the nuclear material, because the nuclear material looks like snot. All right, so we're gonna see. Got some trains coming through here. Maybe we can catch a ride. Yeah, so there's the line there that goes through the caves. There we go. What train is this one? Computer factory. Okay. I think this one goes where I think it's going to go, out to where I'm making the turbo motors. Eventually, I'm going to need to make supercomputers, high-speed connectors, all that fun stuff. Yeah, ew. Yeah, I hate the nuclear material, but yeah, it looks like if it's going down, it might look like boogers from a distance. or snot running out of a nose. But yeah, I was, I want to eventually get like the supercomputers and all that all set up. Only problem is I need power. I was starting to get all the nuclear stuff set up, and I got all the machines I want set up to make the things to fuel the nuclear reactors, when all of a sudden I got the dreaded noise with all the power going down. Oh, I was so frustrated and so mad. I tried to see if I could get it to come, manually get it back, but it was just take too much work. So luckily I just reloaded a previous save and I only lost a little bit of work. But this time what I did is I put everything in that I needed, but only connected up certain things. All right, so it looks like this one is not going to take us where we need to go. That's fine. We'll get off the train here because this is the Caterium plant area. Well, we're gonna go ahead and see if we can't find a train here. If not, I'll make a train. Yeah, it's all the Caterium processing. Oh yeah, see that train right there. Yeah, I'm trying not to put too many trains on this track because of the fact that these lines here is the most complicated I've ever set up. So I'm going to try and see if I can't get one that's already on that line, because like I said, it'll cause havoc. I've already had to make adjustments and add additional bypasses and stuff like that because it's just a lot of traffic on there. And even with I'm sure I could probably put more of the lights, the block lights to take care of that. But even that is still, especially when they get over by the swamp area, it gets pretty hairy over there. There should be a train coming back this way soon. Oh yeah, ew, that train. Ew, I hate, ew, 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 ew. Hate that nuclear stuff. Oh, here we go. This train ought to do what I need. I'm rushing headlong. Here we go. Boom. Ha ha ha. All right. Now, the one cool thing is, as long as I'm in a train, the nuclear material can't affect me. So that's cool. That works for me. Oh, this train ain't gonna do what I wanted. Drat. I thought it was. It just went right back to that one. Well, there should be one coming along here shortly, because I saw it. But yeah, Aaron, I think that is that. Yeah, if this is a nuclear one, I'll take it. Nope, that's Caterium. This, I think, is the one. Copper, nope, that's not going where I want it to. Where is that confounded train? Well, so far everything is smooth. Nothing's blocked. There we go. I think this is it. There we go. I think this is it. I'll know in a second here. Let's see. Where's this one going? Yes, this is it. Must be other train on the up ahead there blocking it. Oh, no, that was it. I've tried to, I've tried the path lights. I don't know, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It's just weird. I've some intersections they work fine and some they don't. I don't know why. But yeah, we're going underneath all the Ficmas stuff here. Heading on over to the turbo motor area and beyond. We may have to get another train, I think. Yeah, because we will have to get another train because this one is going to come back. And in certain sections like here, I tried to use the lay of the land to get the tracks. I know they look a little funky, but I felt it was, I mean, I could probably work with a little bit in some sections, but I figured it was easier to use the lay of the land because the angles were better to get it going. But there are just times when I just couldn't do that. And this is some sort. I was gonna do turbo fuel, but I think I'm bypassing that for now. I may still have to use it because the oil part here is producing oil, but I think it's all probably full. I haven't really done much with it. And of course, out that way, I think is a lot of nuclear. Getting a lot of the icky material I hate. But see, like, it'll lay the land, you know, lay the land, that kind of stuff. Just natural. I figure it was easier than trying to go over it with the foundations. But as you can see, yeah, this is all, like I said, this planet is full of gas. It's got gas everywhere. And now we're gonna be coming down to the turbo motor plant. And as you can see, this is where things get a little hairy. Yeah, let's see, anything backed up? No, nothing flashing, so we're probably just waiting for unloads. I may go ahead and just get out and see what's going on. Oh, yeah, there's a flash. See, this is what I've been dealing with. Yeah, nuclear material. I may have to redesign some of these tracks a little bit. See, because it's just right there. I don't know what's going on. Why it's just stuck. So what I'm going to try to do is, let's just see if a path signal will kind of get things working here. Just trying to see if this will help at all. Let's see, let's just change things around a little bit here. All right, let's see if that helps. I think that did it. Yep, I think that did it. Yeah, I think that did it. Just gonna just kind of monitor things real quick to see if that's gonna do it. Yep, I think that's got things flowing. Cool. Well, the one time the path switches actually freaking work. All right. Well, I think what I'm going to do is, I think everything is going to be okay. There we go. Get away from all that. And once that goes, that should get a green light. Yep, all good. May have to move that eventually, but for now, I'm just going to just leave it where it is. I think we're okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's get a train and let's get down to the swamp. All right, all aboard. Let's go. Yeah, and you can see I got all the areas that goes to more nuclear material. I think I have all the nuclear nodes tapped, I think. I'm not sure, but I think I do. I just have to watch out for any trains that may be stopped on the tracks up ahead here. But yeah, now we're going into the swamp area. I figured, well, since I got to do a lot of this nuclear stuff, swamp's a good place anyway. So it's already kind of full of nuclear stuff anyway. Might as well go ahead and let's destroy it some more. So yeah, as you can see, here's the swamp area. It's definitely changed. Go ahead and we'll stop the train here before it crashes. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. There we go. So yeah, this is where all the nuclear stuff is being made. All the processing stuff, all that icky stuff. Yep, we're making the encased uranium cells. So yeah, got all this out here. And you can start to see the nuclear plant way out over there. That's where it's going to be. So yeah, I mean, this may all eventually change as well, but for now, this is just how I've got it. I mean, it may stay this way too. But yeah, all these trains are going to have a lot of iron, a lot of nuclear material in them. And material, it's just blech. Pukey. Yeah, it looks like it's getting dark out here. Oh, maybe a storm's coming in. That would be kind of cool if they added weather back in. I don't know if they ever had it, actually, to be honest with you. I thought they did at one point. I don't know if they do now, but it would be nice if they added rain and, you know, different weather effects in here. That would be kind of cool. I don't know if they did. I thought they did. I could be wrong. But if they did, you add them in here. That'd be awesome. You know, lightning and wind and all that kind of stuff. Hail, different weather effects. Oh, I could see like thunderstorms where it knocks out your power grid. Oh, that would be a real challenge. That would be cool. Yeah, as you can see, this whole area out here is way different now. Yeah, so this is what's going to be setting up to make what I need for the power the nuclear reactors, is the fuel rods. But these are all, even though they're here, they're not feeding the machines. I only have, I think, 2 machines running at the moment, because if I hook all these up and then start creating a lot of the nuclear plants, I'm just going to be creating too much waste, and I just am not ready to deal with the waste. So I'm gonna have to get the waste that's down there and move it around. I'm still debating where I'm gonna do it, but I process it all. It might stay down here, I might burn the things down here. I haven't decided, but I know I've got time. Because as you can see, it's not producing a lot of waste right now. See, I got quite a ways to go, and if I have to, I can put another container if I need to, but I've got plenty of time. That's why I only brought 4 online, but it should be enough to keep things going to where I can add additional processing to deal with the frickin' waste. So we're going to go ahead and go to where I think I'm going to be working on the waste there, because I need to get sulfuric acid and nitric acid as part of the part of it, and I've got some. This is the area where I got most of the stuff I need, but we'll figure it out here. I was putting another rail line going to where I'm going to be going. So yeah, this is very complicated. This is probably the most complicated I've ever done. I'm sure people have done more complicated than this, I'm sure. But for me, this is like the most complicated. But I figured, since I've got all this out here and I've got this water node right here, I figure I might as well take advantage of it and then feed the reactors with it. Even though I know there's a ton of water out there, but I figured I've got it here, I might as well just take advantage of it. You know, pump it on over there. And then if I need more water, I can then set up water pumps out there if I need to. But yeah, this is where we're going to be headed out this way. Got the on and off ramps, you could say. And that goes back out to the main way. Back out to the main area. I know there's, I think nitrogen out that way. I think there's a pure sulfur node up there. So that's what I'm thinking. I might make the plant out over this way and then go over the back out toward the reactors. Because I know there's another sulfur node out there somewhere. But I'm thinking I might use that one because there's power already kind of up there already. I can just run power lines to it, instead of having to run power lines all there. And I could probably even run power lines down to where the nitrogen is and not have to run from here all the way over. So yeah, I just I'm gonna eventually have to be landing here because no power out this way. All right, so let's take a look here. Because I know we got the sulfur and the nitrogen out this way. So let's see which one we're going to focus on first, and then we can start figuring out where to start putting those plants. So let's go ahead and let's look at the uranium waste, and I think this is the recipe I've got to use. At least that's what I'm going to be using for the non-fissile uranium. So the nitric acid needs water and aluminum to make all that, okay, in blenders. So I've got plenty of iron around here. I can make another iron plant. I don't think I'm making any of the... I have to look at the iron plant right behind me, what I'm making in there. I don't think I'm making any iron plate, but there's plenty of iron nodes out here that I can make what I need. So that could be a possibility. This one, the sulfuric acid, all it needs is water and sulfur. Okay. So I think that maybe, yeah, see, that's, I think that's probably why I was going to use it, but then I have to go down over there. Yeah. So, I mean, there's water out there. I can get lots of water right here. I don't think there's any other high pressure water nodes in this area. Let's go and let's just do a check here. Because I don't think there's any out here. Because I've got water here. I can use some here. What do we got? Oh, there is one. Oh, out there. Okay. Nice. I'm going to put a little marker there. And use that one. Water node. Yep, we're going to do that. Okay, so then what I could do, because there's the nitrogen node right there. There's the sulfur right there, the pure sulfur. So I'd have to see if there's any nodes. Because I know there's some iron all right here. I don't know if there's any more close to that water node. Well, let's take a look here, because that would be cool. Although I wish I could use that. I would prefer to use that for the nuclear power, but there's so much water everywhere. I could get water elsewhere. That this would probably be more ideal for making the sulfuric acid, because I need the water. Now, did we also need water for the nitrogen acid? If we did, maybe we'll have to kind of split that. Let's take a look here. We did. Okay. So what we could do is we could use that. We'll head that way. And then we can maybe take that and see how much we get, and then maybe split it and then go from there. And then worst case scenario, if I ever have to expand, I'll try and build it so I can always make it expandable and bring in things that I need elsewhere if I need to. Because once I have like a train station out here, then it's a simple matter. If I have to add other stations, I've got the room out here. If I plan for it, I can set that up and make it expandable or reorganize things if I need to. I prefer not to, but if I have to, I will. All right, so let's head on out this way. All right, so it looks like I'm pretty much aimed right in that direction. So what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is come over here and start running the rail lines along here, because then it'll be easier to get there, or at least be able to work, because I'll have power. And I'll just have to figure out how I want to handle getting the sulfur there. Nitrogen is easy because that's just a gas. So I can just run the pipes there. I don't have to worry about running a rail line. And if I do that, I may just run belts from the sulfur along with the nitrogen to this plant out here. All right. Okay. So what I want to go and do is I want to see if I'm making any of those iron plates over here. If I'm not, that's all right. That'll help me figure out what I need to do. And then that way I can also start running that line on my way back. Because there's nodes out here. All right, so now we're just about here. And of course we got the nuclear stuff going overhead. These are iron ingots. I always like the music for this game. It is so cool. Iron pipes. Yeah, I don't think I'm making any of the iron plates. No, I think this is just specific. Okay, well that's okay. Worst case scenario, I've got lots of room here. Like I can, depending on how many I need, I got room there. I can expand here. Because then down here, this is where I got all the iron stuff pumping in and then up. So I can do that, use this floor to start processing more iron ore for that. And expand it, because you can see I got lots of room. I can even expand even further if I need to. So that's probably what I'll do, is because the infrastructure is already here, and you can see I got part of my power floor. I've streamlined that process. I used to run the power along every single beam that short wall that I put there. But what I've started doing is, once I know, I plan out where the machines are going to be, then I just run the power to where those machines are at, so that I save time that way. And I'm going to lower the volume on the music just a little bit. I think it's a little too loud. There we go. Just so we can hear it, but not overpowering. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the iron plates out there and here. And then all I got to do, because it's so close, what I can do is run them underneath the rails, or in the middle maybe. Or most likely underneath. We'll see. I just, because then if I make it permanent, I'll have to like temporarily remove them and then put them back in. It'll kind of shut down production a little bit, but that's okay. If I do it in sections, I'll be fine. But yeah, I mean, there's tons of iron nodes out here that I could probably even get away with like an impure, most likely I could get away with an impure one. Because I don't know how many, I'll have to look at the recipe once I get the machine down, once I start getting things in place. How many the iron plates I'm gonna need. But there's, like I said, there's a pretty good chance I might be able to get away with just an impure node. Or if I have to use 2 of them, I'll do that too. It looks like I now have to go on the ground. And I've tried using the pack that uses fuel, the jet pack. I don't like it. I don't know why. It's like I can't. It runs out of fuel, and then you have to like refuel. Even though it refuels, but it's just like I just can't stay in the air. I don't know why. Maybe I think it's just me personally. But I think it's because I'm used to this hover pack with electricity. And I think it works for me, because if I get too high, because I'm afraid of heights, if I get too high, it starts to really bother me. There we go. Okay, so let's see, what do we got? And I'm wondering if that water node is actually off the cliff. Or no, is it over there? No, I think I see it right there. All right, well, let's temporarily... Actually, let's do this. Oops. Forgot the zoop's not on when you reload, when you load in for the first time. Or when you load, every time you load up, the zoop ain't on. Haha. Okay. I think I see it over there, and there are some coal nodes there. So, and then we got that there. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is let me get a foundation here. I'm going to make it, use it as a ramp. So I can just get an idea here. All right, let's go head on over here. I believe that is, yeah, this way. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay. All right, so that's good. So it's impure, pure. So there's some impure nodes, some impure. I think there's even some normal ones. All right, well, these are crystal. These are raw quartz. Okay, we don't got to worry about those. Okay. So now we need to figure out where we're going to need to put the plant at. And I want to bring the map up real quick. Zoom in a bit. Where's the marker? Can I get onto the marker? Nope. I didn't want to grab those. Go away. Go away. All right, now I click that. Now there we go. Highlight. There we go. Is it just that? Can you change the color? Nah. Oh wait. Yes, I. The color. Can I? I don't know. No, I think it's just the color of the marker, I think. All right, well, that's okay. That, at least that tells me where the water node is. So probably what I want to go ahead and do Since I know the pure node is there. There's water there. There's the nitrogen there. So probably what I'm going to need to do is let me get onto the where my rails are at, because then I can kind of get a rough idea where I'm at, and then maybe start to figure out where I'm going to build the factory, because I do want to get away from these things. Because they can get in the way of building. But then again, you could also try to incorporate them into your design too, which could make some interesting things. Like that could be that wishbone, like there could be an interesting tunnel into a station. It really could. All right, so let me back up just a bit. I'm going to go to where the rail lines start. All right, so this is where the rail lines start. So where is the... Okay, there it is right there. I'm not quite close enough. All right, so right there and there. So let's see. Okay. So probably the best thing to do is to... I don't want to build the factory too low, because that way I can build underneath if I need to. Like if I need to run a rail line underneath, I can. So I think what I want to go and do is let's figure out where I want to put the station, because the station is going to probably run out back toward the nuclear stuff. Oh, that's where it's going to also bring in the nuclear items too. So let's see. I think I'm going to go from right about here. All right, now. Okay, there we go. All right, now, can I get this to turn nicely, first of all? Yes, I can. Good. All right, we'll just do the same here. All right, there we go. Okay. So now, probably the best thing to do is build the factory right out here, over here. That might be good, because I can run all the lines that I need to. Especially with the water, I want to try and keep that as close to where it's at now. You know, the same height. I may have to use some pumps though, because it's probably going to have to come up in height. And then I may have to pump it up with the pumps once I get it to where it's going to go. But I can do that. That's not an issue. It's just a matter of just figuring out where the factory is going to be. I mean, I could even build the factory down. That may be better, especially for water. Then I don't have to use as many pumps and I can save on electricity. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. All right, well, the first thing I got to do, though, is get the station built. Because once the station's built, that'll allow me to get power to the machines and stuff, but then I can also design how low I want it to go and to bring things in, which would help too if I have to get the belts and stuff down and go underneath the rails. So that'll be fine. All right, so now we got that there. I'm going to leave that right there. So I think I'm going to start right here. This is the middle track, or it'll be the middle because this is where the station's going to go. Right here. So let's come forward a bit. And let's put the station, I think the station's going to go right here. Go right there. Hold it in place so I can see. Does that look right? Let's move it forward a bit. Okay, how's that? Yeah, that's better. Give myself a little room, little breathing room. There we go. Now, let's see. I don't know if... Yeah, this, from where I'm at, unless I build other things that need to... I don't think I'm gonna need... Yeah. Now, I could load the things up here for sure. I may do that. And then bring it elsewhere if I need to. Or bring the nuclear stuff here and make the nuclear stuff, you know... I may do that. That may be a good place here, yeah. So I don't really need a whole lot of stations here, or freight platforms. But I think what I'm going to go ahead and do... Or how do I want this to go? It's going to be there. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Let's put the freight platform right there. And just in case, I'm going to put a couple of placeholders. I always like to do that. Okay, let's see. Let's back these off here. And let's put in one more. There we go. Kind of get this set up for a turnaround. Whether or not I need a turnaround, I don't know, but I like to have one. And now I have power, so I can fly around now. Okay, there we go. And this will probably need to change, of course. Especially if I need to go straight. But this is just kind of temporary. There we go. Now that we've got the station in here, I'm just going to give it a name here. Temporary name for now. Never trust a fart. Never trust a fart. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we've got that set. How low do we want to go here? We've got lots of breathing room. I might as well grab this. I'm low enough. There we go. All right, let's get a wall here. This will help me figure out how low to go. No, I don't want to go that low. That's too low. I think... Let me see how this looks. I'm I'm gonna go ahead and just put a few out here because I want to put a machine on it because it's a blender. No, it's got to go lower. Okay. Yeah, that's too high. Yeah, that might be better. Let's find out. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, it's not bad. Because I need room. To bring items in. Because I'm gonna stack it up a little bit. But yeah, I think this is probably about as low as it's gonna go. Yeah, and I think what I'm gonna do. Oops, too far out. No power. There we go. At least I'm on top of here. Yep, so I think that's what we're gonna do. And I think what I might do is give a little room. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to do that, because what I may have to do is, yeah, I may have to go up one more floor. Okay. Because then I can put the belts on the bottom. Then maybe the nitrogen below that, and then the water above that. Yeah, because then that way the water will be, it'll be more where it needs to be. The nitrogen don't care, it's a gas. It doesn't need any pumps. So that's why I think maybe that might be best. But put enough so that if I do, yeah, it depends on how I situate the blenders. Okay. All right, so I need to get this floor all in. Yeah, because like I said, I'm not sure if that's going to be a delivery or a pickup. I haven't decided yet. I think the important thing is I got to get these machines in place first. You know, get them set up how I want them. Okay, what happened here? Looks like I had them off. Yeah, it looks like I'm out of alignment. Let's get that fixed here. I think I know what happened. Let me see. There we go. I think we're back in alignment again. I think I had the other floor right there on top, and that's what it lined up to. Yep, we're good. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to set this up. Probably straight out for a bit, because that'll give me lots of room in that configuration. Okay. What's that? Oh, I'll take that. Just laying there on the ground. Hey, I'll take that. Okay. Where's my walls? I want a basic wall. Okay. This is going to be the middle section. I'm going to make this the middle section. It may not be quite the middle because it ain't quite lined up, but this is going to be the middle for this factory here. Get this all situated here. Let's just see, how's this here? Not too worried about if the ground sticks up a little bit, because this is going to get covered in a minute anyway. That's good. Because this is going to be, other blocks are going to be over top, so it ain't going to be that big a deal. Even here, I'm not too concerned. Okay. So this is the middle section here. All right, so yes, this is probably where I'm going to have. Yeah, this is where I think I'm going to have the. Or no, do I want to come from over there? Yeah, that's might be better once I figure out how many machines I have. It might be better if I have it go in that way. I think that may be better that way. I'm just gonna put that wall back in for now. Okay, let's see. Let's get this wiring from here. Just go underneath it here. Go. All right. There. Let's just go over to here. Head on down. There we go. Okay. So this is where we can start getting the power along the floor. So before I start building everything out, I need to figure out how I want the machines and roughly how many machines I need. Since I know I'm going to need a blender. And we're going to start with... Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I'm mixing the two here. Okay. So then probably what I should do is... This side will be... One side could be the sulfur, one could be the nitrogen. Since they're both on that side... Yeah... Okay, so maybe what I could do, yeah, I'll just leave it as is and just figure out what side is what. This side could be the one where I need the iron plates go right through there, and this one can be just the sulfur in the water. Okay, because with the nitrogen, that can be pumped anyhow, any way I need it to. So, because it doesn't need pumps, since it's just a gas form. Okay. All right, let's look at the blender. Oh, that's a constructor. I want a blender. Let's see. I think I want to put it like roughly there. Okay, that'll have to do. All right, now let's go ahead. Let's look at the. It's not the nitric acid. Oh, this one doesn't use a blender. Okay. All right, so I wonder if that's a refinery. Let's take a look. If it is, that's okay. That'll help keep the machines separate. Yep. Okay. Well, that's good because then I know which machines are which. Of course, then. Wow, is that tall? Woo! Oh, those machines are huge. Well, you know what? That's okay. That's all right. All right, let's see. So let's see, sulfuric acid. Let's 50 per minute, and I know it's pure, but I'm not going to be using the full pure because I don't have the belts. So I think the max I can do is 780.